She shrugged, like my reaction was exaggerated. "It's just dinner with my ex," she said, light, breezy, as if she were announcing she was picking up a package or running to the store. I smiled, but not the reassuring kind. It was the resigned smile you give when you realize the storm is already gone and you're still standing there soaked, pretending you don't notice. I didn't answer her. I just watched her leaning on the kitchen counter in her work clothes, scrolling through her phone as if she hadn't just dropped something explosive between us. I'm Ethan. Laura and I have been married 7 years. Not perfect years, but real ones. We met in our late 20s, bonded over cheap takeout, late-night conversations, and dreams we swore we'd chase. For a long time, I believed we understood each other in ways no one else could. But somewhere between bills, routines, and the slow weight of everyday life, that closeness stretched thin. We drifted into a polite, quiet coexistence. Same house, same bed, but 2 separate orbits. The cracks showed up slowly. A sarcastic remark, an eye roll, me trying to talk. Her phone always flipped screen down. I told myself she was stressed, tired, just overwhelmed. But the excuses dried up quicker than I expected. And then came Ryan, her ex. At first, he was just a name in a story. He'd gotten a promotion, she said. Good for him, I thought. Everyone has a past, but he didn't stay in the past. He slipped into her text messages, her jokes, her sudden smiles at memories I wasn't part of. She'd laugh and say, "You wouldn't get it." Maybe she was right. I didn't understand why he still mattered when I was right here. The night before she went to see him, we sat on opposite ends of the couch. TV playing something neither of us cared about. She was texting. Ryan's name lit up the screen. "Ryan?" I asked. She didn't even look up. "Just a friend." "Don't be jealous." Her laugh hit harder than she intended. The next evening, she got ready like she was stepping into another life. Hair done, perfume I hadn't smelled in months. That spark in her eyes, bright, alive, but not because of me. While adjusting her necklace, she caught my reflection behind her. "Don't wait up." "I'll be late," I nodded. "Sure." And right then, the truth landed silently, but completely. The storm wasn't coming. It was long over. Dinner with her ex wasn't the reason we were breaking. The distance had been building for years. Quiet, unspoken, steady. For the first time, I didn't argue, didn't beg, didn't try to pull her back. I just smiled. "It's just a divorce," I said. She froze, perfume bottle slipping a little in her hand. "What?" "I'm talking about the same thing you are," I said calmly. "Something that used to matter. Doesn't anymore." She looked at me like I was speaking a language she'd never heard. "You're being dramatic." "Maybe," I said. "But I'm done pretending I don't see what's right in front of me." She left. Door slammed. Car engine faded down the street. I stayed where I was, letting the quiet crawl into all the corners we'd ignored. Our photos, our plans, everything suddenly felt like a museum exhibit. Preserved, but no longer alive. It wasn't ending. It was already over. Dinner was just the mask falling off. When she came back around midnight, the house was still. I remained on the couch, the dim light turning the truth into something visible. She walked in, still carrying the scent of her perfume. "You're still up?" she asked, casual. "I told you I wouldn't wait," I said. Her forehead creased. "It was just dinner." "Yeah," I said. "And this is just the end." She blinked, searching for the joke, the softness, the man she expected to fold. I poured a glass of water. The sound filled the silence between us. "You've been checked out for months," I said quietly. "Tonight just made it obvious. You're overreacting," she whispered. "I never accused you of cheating," I replied. "But you haven't been here, really here, in a long time." She didn't say anything. No sarcasm, no eye roll. Just silence, the honest kind. I wasn't angry anymore. The anger burned out weeks ago. All that was left was clarity, the kind that comes after a long storm when the air finally feels clean again. The next morning, she tried. Therapy, apologies, same promises, new wording. I listened, but I'd heard the whole script before. "I'm not mad," I said gently. "I just don't recognize us anymore." She looked smaller somehow, weighed down by everything left unsaid. I packed a single bag, clothes, a few personal things, nothing more. Some endings don't need shouting. They only need honesty. I walked out the door. No chase, no pleading. Just the hum of the fridge and the soft click behind me. A few weeks later, she texted, "I miss you." I stared at it for a long time. I almost answered. Almost let nostalgia win, but then I remembered the eye rolls, the dismissive tone, the way I disappeared from her world long before I ever packed a bag. I typed, "I miss who we were," and erased it. Some messages don't deserve a reply. I turned off my phone and watched the sun go down. For the first time in years, I felt like myself again. People think revenge is loud, shouting, slamming doors, proving a point. But the real kind, the kind that lasts, is quiet. It's peace. It's choosing to walk away when they expect you to beg. She taught me that, not through her love, but through the way she lost it. And sometimes the bravest sentence a man can say isn't, "I forgive you," or "I'll fight for us." It's something steady, simple, and painfully honest. It's just a divorce.